In a small village nestled between the rolling hills of ancient Israel, there lived a young shepherd named David. He was just a boy, but his heart was full of courage and faith. David spent his days in the fields, caring for his family's sheep. While others might have found this work mundane, David saw it as a time to grow closer to God. He would sing praises, play his harp, and pray, drawing strength and peace from his connection with the Almighty. But little did David know he was about to face the greatest challenge of his life. One day, a terrifying warrior from the Philistine army named Goliath challenged the Israelites. Goliath was a giant of a man, towering over everyone, and no one dared to fight him. For 40 days, Goliath mocked the Israelites and their God, leaving the entire army shaking with fear. When David heard about Goliath, he was surprised that no one had the courage to fight him. "Who is this giant who dares to defy the armies of the living God?" David asked. With faith in his heart, he volunteered to fight Goliath. King Saul was shocked. David was just a boy, but seeing his determination, Saul offered him his own armor. David tried it on, but it was too large and heavy. Instead, David chose to fight Goliath with what he knew best: a sling, a staff, and 5 smooth stones from a nearby stream. As David approached Goliath, the giant laughed. "Am I a dog that you come at me with sticks?" Goliath sneered. But David was not afraid. He called out, "You come against me with a sword and spear, but I come against you in the name of the Lord Almighty." With a swift motion, David slung a stone through the air, striking Goliath squarely on the forehead. The giant's eyes widened in shock as he stumbled and fell to the ground with a loud thud. The battle was over before it even began, and David had won not just for himself, but for all of Israel. The Israelite soldiers erupted in cheers, raising their weapons in victory as the Philistines fled in terror. David stood over Goliath's fallen body, holding the giant's massive sword. His expression was one of quiet triumph and gratitude, as the sun shone brightly behind him, casting him in a heroic light. Kneeling down, David gave thanks to God for the victory. The sky, once filled with dark clouds, began to clear, with rays of sunlight breaking through. David returned to the village, surrounded by villagers who greeted him with admiration and respect. Some reached out to touch him, others offered words of praise. Though his heart was filled with joy, David remained humble, slightly overwhelmed by the attention. As the sun set, casting the village in a warm golden light, David knew that this victory was not his alone. It was a testament to the power of faith and a reminder that with God, all things are possible.